All right, today we're gonna install James Duff Heim steer. Let's see what's inside the box. It's really important that you make sure that everything is in there. You find the instruction sheet, it has the contents of the box, lay everything out, and make sure there's no damage. And you want to do this within 72 hours of receiving your package. If you don't, and there's a problem, it's a lot more difficult to get a claim going with the shipping provider. Yeah, hardware box. Check that out. There's a disclaimer right inside your hardware box, and you want to read that before you get started. There's a lot of good information on there. Hardware kit. Rod ends. This bar here, this is your tie rod, and this is very important that you make sure you get a really good measurement before you purchase this, because how long this tie rod is and where the saddle located is very critical to making sure that it'll fit properly on your Bronco. And so we actually have a measurement video for this piece right here that you can check out. I've got everything laid out in the hardware kit and outside the box, and now I've got my instruction sheet here and I'm looking things over, and I just want to make sure that not only do I have everything, but also it's very important that your Heim, you have 2 rights and 2 lefts. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin this jam nut, and I've got a right hand, another right hand, and then this is left and another left. So I have the correct Heims. You really want to make sure you have those Heims correctly before you get started, because you don't want to be in the middle of this project and then have to call Duff. All right, so we just unboxed the Heim steer, and there's a couple things you should consider before you start installing it. There are some add-ons that you really may want, and one of those is an adjustable track bar. This is a great product made by James Duff that you should consider, and plus it has an upgrade option, heavy duty end for the frame end. It's super beef. It's got a 3/4 Heim, and then it goes right in and replace for your bushing end. If you're doing a lot of hard wheeling, or you like to do some silly stuff on the street, you may want to consider that. There's also a brand new add-on. This part here has a tapered stud that's built into the Heim. This installs on the pitman arm side of your track link. This is a great add-on for you guys that don't want to drill out your pitman arm. Plus, it gives you even more angle, so if you're out there doing really crazy things, you're not going to bind up on your Heim steer. Next great add-on for you to consider is this track bar riser bracket. This here actually will mount and weld to your axle, and it brings your track bar up higher, which also allows you to raise your steering up and over the knuckle. This is really important for you guys that like to go out wheeling, to keep your steering from getting hit by the rocks. It's also good so when you want to get your geometry angles to be less severe, so you experience less bump steer. And to round out the upgrade features that you can get with your Heim steer, this is a drop track bar bracket, and this bolts right to the frame and welds on. As you can see, it's sold bare. You can also get it in blue and in heavy duty. Check this guy out. That is super beef. If you don't have an existing track bar bracket on your frame, this can go in place of that and weld on, and you'll never need one to begin with. Just remember, if you're going to run these, you need to run a drop pitman arm as well. Now keep in mind, if you're going to run a track bar riser bracket or a track bar drop bracket, you have to run either or. And the reason being is that this one here, your steering is going to go over the knuckle, where this one is going to stay under. So you just have to decide what you're going to be doing with your Bronco. So that's the add-ons we've got for you, and that's the unboxing of the Heim steer. Go ahead and check out the measurement video and the installation video for this sweet Heim steer setup that we're about to install on that 1975 Bronco behind me. Thanks everyone for watching.